Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 3.4, Problem 23. This is Section 3.4, Problem 23. It says, find the circumference of a circle with a diameter of 5.8 centimeters. So, the diameter is the distance all the way across through the center of the circle. So that is 5.8 centimeters. So it's asking for the circumference, or in other words, what's the distance all the way around the edge of the circle. So circumference equals diameter times pi. So circumference equals 5.8, that's the diameter, the distance across through the center, times pi. Now, some people will just leave the answer this way, 5.8 pi. Because pi, the place after the decimal never end with pi. Most people say 3.14 for pi, but it actually goes on and on and on and on. So if you need more accuracy, you can put 7 or 8 places or more after the decimal. For most people, 3.14 is accurate enough. So the circumference equals 5.8 times pi, I'll put in times 3.14. Now, to do this multiplication, I find it easier to write it in a vertical format. So if you have a calculator, of course, you can just enter it in your calculator right across like this. But I'll write it this way. I'll put the one with more digits as the top number. Underneath 5.8, multiply. So to do that multiplication, initially just forget the decimals. 314 times 58. Do that multiplication just as if they're all whole numbers, then put the decimals back in your answer. So 8 times 4 is 32. Write the 2, carry the 3. 8 times 1 is 8, plus the 3 more that you carried is 11. Write the 1, carry the other 1. 8 times 3 is 24. 24 plus 1 more that you carried is 25. That takes care of the 8. Now for the 5, you go down 1 row. Start off with a 0 to hold your position. And now 5 times 4 is 20. So for 20, put the 0, carry the 2. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 more that you carried. 5 and 2 more is 7. And then 5 times 3 is 15. And now I can add those results together. 2 plus 0 is 2. 1 plus 0 is 1. 5 plus 7 is 12. So for 12, I write the 2, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 5 more is 8. And then 1 plus nothing else is 1. So without the decimals, I'd have an answer of 18,212. But because I have decimals, I have to figure out where I put that in my answer. So go back to the question, count how many digits there are altogether after the decimal in the question. 1, 2, 3 positions after the decimal in the question. Go to the answer, count in 1, 2, 3 spots, so you'll have the same number of positions after the decimal in your answer, in this case 3. So the decimal point would go between the 8 and the first 2 that I have, making the answer 18.212. Now, because this really wasn't just a multiplication question, it was an application question that had units of measure, I really need to write my answer with the correct units of measure. So my answer is 18.212 centimeters. The standard abbreviation for centimeter is cm. Now again, what does that answer mean, 18.212 centimeters? What it means is if you have a circle where it's 5.8 centimeters through the center of the circle, it would take you 18.212 centimeters to go around the edge of the circle, the outside of the circle.